There we are.
Hey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It took us a hot second there. Welcome back to the Trojans Esports Twitch channel. My name is Mitchell Heineman. I am joined by my great friend Tim B. We're back at it again. Two in a row now. 2 in a row now. We're into week 3 now of the CCL tournament here. We got oh boy, I already blanked who we're playing today.
We are playing School of Mines.
There we
right
go.
Now. Yep, it was on the intro screen, hopefully. So,
but you guys just missed it. It's been a day here in the casting booth. But we got School of Mines today versus DSU. DSU looking to get some revenge after last week. We casted with you
for a dub.
So
it was trash, you guys. Hopefully you guys saw it last week.
What happened last week?
Lost map 1. We won the second map, and on the last one, we had like a 5-point lead at one point, and then
it was something.
The
like
end,
that.
it did not. I talked with Frog, talked with Jay Mula, talked with the guys. It was they described to me what wrong because I can't tell because I'm not good at the game like them. But it's just little mistakes, that it's just compounded onto each other. Yeah, they could have won that one if they just got to focus up. They got Xeon, he's new on the team, so
of course,
just one new player on the team. He's got to redo the whole team dynamic thing. So they're confident on a rematch they can get the stuff. But that's last week. This is this week. This is School of Mines, and
we still got Xeon in here now.
Still Xeon, yeah.
Yeah, Zuluman is out. He had some other stuff on campus going on, all good with him. I believe he stepped down to JV and Xeon took his place. But really looking forward to seeing how they might have progressed past last week. Seeing some growth, seeing some more team coordination. I really hope I see Xeon on more Jet like we saw last week.
Yeah, Xeon struggled on the other champs.
He was
once
Sova. He was Sova the first 2 maps, and then he switched to Jet.
Once he switched to Jet, then he was top fragging for almost the entire match.
I know, he's nuts. But,
so the first map we're going to be looking at today is Split.
It is, and DSU picked Split, so the defending team will be School of Mines as they got to choose which side they go. After that, School of Mines picked Icebox of all maps. One thing kind of cool about Icebox is it just got reworked. We just got, we're into a new act now. We just got quite a bit of changes, actually, which is why I got to point out, I am not surprised seeing Billy on Omen. This might be an agent you don't know very well, Tim.
I feel like the DSU played Omen a while ago. They kind of stopped playing him recently. Astra, yeah.
Do you remember Astra?
Do I remember?
Dumped on. Oh, and we're seeing Apple still on her.
Oh,
but
I heard about that.
She
got absolutely nerfed.
Dumped on.
Has that already gone into effect?
Yep. We are on live patch. So some of the changes coming into here is we'll get into Icebox map changes later on when we actually get to that map. But since we have Apple on Astra and we don't see any Viper, I'll do Astra, then Omen changes first. Astra no longer has 5 stars.
Only 4.
She dropped down 1 star, which if you don't know, her whole kit is you have to place down individual nodes, little stars, and then you can choose what happens to those spots. The big thing, though, that's big, dropping, your 1/5 utility down, but her
perhaps replacement time, right?
Her concussive blast and her vortex, or her suck, those cooldowns jumped up to 40 seconds.
Oh.
It used to be 25, now it's 40. So, excuse me, realistically, you're only getting 2, maybe 3 sucks per round. And, you only have 4 stars, so you're going to be smoking a ton as well. Picking up her stars used to be, I think it was 15 seconds. Now it's 25 or 30.
Oh.
They dumped on Astra. She is. I'm very surprised I'm seeing Apple on her.
She did get 1 buff, I remember, for her replacement.
Yes.
It's now double what it was, even though it was already pretty much across the entire map.
Yeah, it's 3 times actually. Her other buff is more of a quality of life change as we're getting into the background. It's she can pick up her stars in the buy phase. Ooh, we just had H Storm take down Xeon.
Very little, trying to survive while he can.
In Xeon, he was going in with just a shorty, so it was kind of to be expected.
Got Jay Mula on the chamber here. Did not see him on chamber last week. We had Frog chamber last week, so interesting to see what he can do.
Here we have Billy on Omen. Omen's got some cool and taking down the sitting still Astra. She was in her satellite mode. Not
Oh,
really.
okay. I thought
Most
she was
advantage spot.
like emoting or something. Yeah. Okay.
No, there are no emotes in Valorant, but his changes is his I believe his smoke went up in price, but his teleport went down. He got a quality of life change, so it's easier to place his smoke and his teleport.
One enemy remaining.
And then his smoke's like travel distance, because he has to place it, and then it travels along the map and then deploys. That travel time has been dropped significantly.
Billy's looking for a fourth. And
He gets a Billy. Going huge on Omen. I love to see it. I've actually picked up a good bit of Omen since this patch came out, because I used to be a Viper Astra player, which if anyone who knows Valorant knows those were the two meta controller agents. Now, I will fully admit I played Astra because she was meta. But Viper, I've been a Viper main since the beta came out, and if any of you have watched the previous streams, you know I'm a simp for Viper. 12 ways to Sunday. It is not even funny. But now I've kind of strayed away from Astra, gone towards an Omen. As Viper, her stuff was also changed really nasty. She's not nearly as dead as Astra is. Her biggest thing is that her smokes, both of her smokes, her wall and her orb, now drain the resource twice as fast as they go up. So it used to be that it'd be the same time, it wouldn't matter if both were up, one was up, whatever. Now if both are up, it takes it drops your amount of time you can have your smoke up a ton. As I'm talking away, Jay Moole's just over here taking on 2 versus 1. And there he gets third. A flawless round 2 coming in from DSU. And hey Tim, I gotta point out something.
Yes.
Guess what DSU won?
Pistol round.
The pistol round.
Picking up some Spectres for the second round. Worked out for them.
And Jay Moole's actually going to upgrade to a Vandal here on the bonus round, which I'm halfway surprised on. It might be that he is 5-7 towards his ultimate, so hopefully he can get something with that. In which case, his ultimate is basically an operator, the tour de force. But
very fun ultimate to watch.
Definitely. It's an operator. I think the minimum damage it can do is if you wallbang someone through a thick wall, it can do 75 damage to the foot. Absolutely destroys. Xeon
picking up the first switch.
Taking down Blue Steel. Ended up upgrading Billy with the new skin line, the Gaia skin line. Xeon does fall to Fuzzy as he gets 2. Oh, Billy able to get the flick actually. Takes down Apple. I was going to say poor timing to put your gun away and take out your knife, but this is Billy we're talking about.
Reload faster that way, or is it just...
Oh, no, he was trying to get away.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I didn't think Apple was going to be there.
Absolutely ready for Phil and H-Storm here.
Yep. I think, goes to smoke off Heaven. Unfortunately that the observer doesn't see Astra Omen's
enemy remaining.
World. Oh, Phil ends up taking down Billy.
Denying the quad there.
not 2 quads in the first 3 rounds, Billy. Sorry. Okay, Howler. They know where he's at, but he gets sat down by Frog and Howler. Get a pretty good crossfire there. There wasn't all that much that the Phil could do. I mean, unless he got insanely good at isolating those 1v1s, but Frog was in a really good spot to watch that cross. And if he ended up getting in a firefight, Howler just had to...
Exactly, yep.
It looks like the bonus round buy-up for Jay Moole worked out pretty nice for them. He kept the Vandal in. Everyone else is buying up. It was really tragic that School of Mines lost that round, and they have no money left.
Oh, yeah. One of them's pulling up the Marshall here, so let's see if they can get a headshot with that thing.
Yeah, not quite getting his Reba over the wall, which is unfortunate, as it could down out a good portion of the ropes area. They will take down this real quick. It looks like Phil's actually at like 1 HP. There's been a lot of combat going on.
Oh, yeah.
Not able to get a kill or anything, so he's not able to heal himself quite yet. Xeon. He was able to get spots out the Jet counterpart of Fuzzy. No knife shenanigans here. He ends up getting tackled by the Reyna and taken down by Apple.
One enemy remaining.
Answering back, Billy finally taking down Phil. And they don't spot the Sage. Billy's walking right past her. We'll see if Blue Steel
Spike
can
planted.
get anything here. I think she just has a classic, but if she can get the drop on Billy, there's a chance, although he's at full HP. Oh, she does!
Unfortunate time.
Billy wrong. I mean, he got his gun out, but not able to snap to her. Jamula.
I'm having trouble with the...
He's
Okay,
playing
no,
around,
he's-
scaring
yeah,
her a
okay.
little bit. Oh, she's able to get another. They handed away the Phantom, but she's still got to walk into two players who are basically both at full HP. Frog's the only one chipped down a little bit, but he doesn't even have to peek this. He just needs to wait for his turret. And there it is. Frog with another. Team Ace coming in for the Dakota State Trojans. You don't know, Tim. A Team
I've not
Ace
seen
is
that before.
a Team Ace is where each player.
Oh,
gets
each player
kill.
gets a single one? Okay. Yeah, the power of friendship, everybody.
Power of friendship. Xeon buying the judge.
DSU taking it away with the early game here.
Got a 4-0, which is really unfortunate, as not only are we going to Icebox for our next map, but if we somehow, and I'm really surprised we're seeing this, if we somehow go to 3 maps, I would love to see it, by the way. But if we somehow do,
I would love to see Fracture. Like,
we're
I
going
don't
to
wanna-
Fracture.
I don't want to see game 3, but I really want to see Fracture just because of the jank.
Fracture, for all you who don't know, is the newest map, I believe, added to Valorant. Ooh. Dropping away from the Xeon ultimate there, as Jamula also has his out. I'd like to probably see that.
Knife
Ooh,
kill?
Phil. Taking down Billy. That only 652.
Ooh.
School of Mines doing some work here. They're up now. They finally have a man advantage in a round. Xeon sitting at 6 HP. Ooh, Jamula's shot goes wide. Blue Steel not quite getting down.
Throwing down the teleport.
Everyone from DSU's chipped down a little bit. Ooh, fuzzy with the operator.
Has a very close range op battle.
How are DSU gonna play this? Because this is a tricky round, especially with Xeon only at 6
Essentially
HP.
one. I mean, there's 2 guys, but Xeon has almost nothing. 6 health. And with the
And he's gonna peek the operator.
Standing.
Talk about overkill, but you know what? It
Howard's
works.
got the spike, but I don't think he has
30
to drive
seconds
the
left.
plans right now.
He might, yeah, it looks like he's gonna try to rotate back towards B, but he's walking into everyone. Yep, walking straight into Blue Steel. He has his knife out. And that, oh, poor timing to use your ability there, Howler. But School of Mines finally get around.
Mm-hmm.
DSU.
DSU still doing good money-wise, though.
Xeon, what are you
Not
doing?
too worried.
Xeon, get off that. Give me an Odin, not a judge. Unfortunately, we'll see if he can do a good amount of work in this round with the judge. He wasn't able to get a whole lot last round. I think he might have gotten a kill. I don't remember.
No, he got an old killer right at the beginning, right?
Yeah, but not with the judge.
Oh, yeah, not with the judge. Yeah, he did not get a kill with that.
Now with that, he got chipped down to 6 HP though. We'll see if he can do anything here. This is a
You
weird
should
spot to
run.
push with the judge too. They do have
Thrown
the
down.
attacking Killjoy ultimate from Frog Fan going B. It's baited out a lot of School of
Yeah.
Mines actually though.
I think that was a successful bait because they're all on B right now. And I mean, their range is on mid.
Xeon failing his blast packs, but yeah, there's nothing here.
Oh, now you can see them.
They
They're
do Phil-
rotating back.
Yeah, Phil does get the rotate from Frog Fan.
I mean, we did throw down the Killjoy ult, but otherwise it was practically a free plant.
I would have liked to see DSU maybe get a bit more aggressive. He could have had a lot more time.
Great
chipped
judge
away.
play. from Killjoy.
There's
Yep,
one.
yep.
Oh, he almost gets another.
Oh.
But no, finally
yeah.
gets taken down by H-Storm. Man advantage now for School of Mines here, and they do have the KO ultimate, shutting down all the abilities from DSU. But Howler takes down Blue Steel right away, and Jamula whipping some shots, but the trades are going back and forth. It's just now down to Billy. Looks like, though, timer's going to go down. I don't know if he has time, and especially with that kill, Billy with 2 there. Perfectly planned, played in the perfect spot, if you will. The spike there.
Just not a lot they could do otherwise, other than kill Billy. But
I don't even think, even if they did get off the spike to kill him, they wouldn't have had time to get back on it, is the thing. They waited so long to push back into there. And now, after winning that first round, DSU has come back with a vengeance.
yeah, I don't think DSU's too shaken up about it, if I'm being honest. I think I think they're ready to just clinch this one out.
That's fair. Come on, DSU. Let's see some fracture play.
Are you asking them to throw the game?
No. No, I am not, Tim. I'm asking them to see fracture.
Leon dodging an on shot from Apple there.
Ooh,
Getting a utility kill on Fuzzy.
Fuzzy peeking out a bit too early. The Roomba was able to change its direction and snap to him. Apple now
Looking for another op shot.
Howard taking him down. That
Oh,
was actually a
Blue's
mark.
getting heaven.
It's actually a mark. The lighter of the 2 sniper rifles does 101 damage to the body, surprisingly, but Blue Steel not quite able to get away. They know he's there.
One enemy remaining.
Billy's doing some work on A though. Oh, but it's just down to Blue Steel. He gets one, but James Blue is taking him down. That was just a clinical execution there by DSU. Everyone attacking from all different angles. I mean, there was nowhere for School of Mines to go.
Oh yeah, everyone was
Now
pulling
they're
their
calling
weight
timeout.
there. Getting our first timeout of the quarter.
Which, I mean, when you're down 6-1,
Oh, that is a valid.
that's a pretty bad spot. Which, I mean, saying that I should be using, our C team should be using their timeouts a lot more, but we never use them. We're down 6-1 a lot. But, I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, there's not much here on Split so far. We got
I will
a minute
say
to talk.
Split is one of my least favorite maps to watch because I don't play. But
I'm
Icebox. I do
disappointed.
like Icebox. I'm excited for that. But I think DSU's kind of started to take the game away right now. Mine's struggling to just find any kind of foothold they can take advantage of. I just think that DSU is just ruthless in punishing the mistakes they're making.
They're angry after last week. USD kind of blew it away, and DSU doesn't want another one like that.
Yep, they just need another one on the board. Or
Definitely.
they just want one. They don't need it.
I think we're 1-1, right? Do I have confirmation on that? I don't know. That's what it said at the beginning. In the beginning of the
I'm
stream.
pretty sure
but
you said it was 1-1.
I don't remember. Frog never got back to me. Billy going huge here with 12 kills. 12, 3, and 0. That O being assist, which, I mean, you're not getting much assists on Omen. That's not terrible. Fuzzy getting a kill on the Xeon, shutting down the newest player of DSU here. They are kind of exploding here with Howler's ultimate. Omen teleport. No, he sat down by the way. Xeon with the chat. I feel targeted. I think he's got an op shot
Spike down,
every single
Pete.
time Fuzzy has gotten the operator. H-Storm trading out Blue Steel. It's now a 2 versus 3. Spike has not gone down. I think it's Howler's finally
Player
down.
standing.
Fuzzy taking down J Mula. Operator doing some work here for Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's back must hurt after that round. Just carrying that with the op.
I love
Absolutely essential.
I love that the operator still shows when you get a headshot, because that thing already does 150 damage to the body. So, I mean, getting a headshot's just
Just
kind
a
of
flex.
It's just a flex, adding insult to injury. But Fuzzy doing some work for his team. He's 7-6, which, I mean, isn't the best scoreline in the world. But when you're top fragging with the operator, you take what you can get.
Clearly, timeout's working for SDM there. Regaining their composure, getting another point on the board there. But I'm
Is anyone
not
gonna
too
buy for
confident in-
Apple? It does not look like he's running with the classic. Which, I mean, go for it, bud. But that's odd, because there at least one person could buy for him there. I'm guessing they're just saving for next round as well, which is a very common tactic when you're down this hard. But Jamul, I think he was trying to pick up his tripwire there, or his landmine, but I don't think you're able to as chambered. You're able to pick him up in the buy phase. I don't think you're able to pick him up once mag starts. Fuzzy with the opening kill onto Billy. Top frag taking down the opposing top frag. Thing is, I think DSU's bottom frag is matching their top frag. Leon going huge, not quite getting anything. Still not able to cinch it out as Frog also gets one. Up in heaven, he's backing out though. Spike goes down in a much safer plant position. Xeon switching to the Reaver Vandal here. Has to reload anyway. I think he was trying to be silent and be heard in the reload, but nope, gets sat down.
Getting caught, yeah.
Getting a bit
Fuzzy
cocky.
got the high ground there with the operator. I think that was the expected outcome there.
One enemy
He's going back
remaining.
and forth. Jamula doing some work. He's still on 13 HP though.
Last player
And he's sat down by
Goodness.
Fuzzy. Fuzzy going
Fuzzy with the
huge.
fourth.
I don't think he has time though, so he's out of here. He may have gotten 4, but they're still losing the round. I actually think he might have had time there. I don't know.
8 seconds to defuse.
Takes 10 seconds.
10.
Oh god,
I
no.
don't think that was enough
Flame
time.
me, flame me, Twitch chat. I don't know off the top of my head. It's been a day. Oh no. I know this game too. What the heck? Oh well. DSU up 7-2. Got 3 rounds left in this half. Unfortunately, not everyone's able to buy up. With Xeon sticking with the spec. Surprised we're not seeing another judge.
That one singular judge kill was
You want to play? Let's play.
School of Mines is just failing to exert any kind of pressure on DSU
Especially
most
since-
rounds.
Especially since Jamula's popping his ultimate. I'm surprised he didn't give Xeon his Vandal. Ooh, H-Storm. Taking down Frog in mid. Don't think he expects Billy, though. And the full rotate, actually, as well. It's just Jamula making quite a bit of noise here. On A. But everyone's just sneaking through mid. Fuzzy not peeking at the right time. And now, I mean, School of Mines might be getting a little wise to this. Looks like the players are getting kind of antsy. Not really doing anything. Oh yeah, but now they're
Full
definitely
rotate back.
rotating. Fuzzy though, getting taken down by the rocket launcher from Leon.
Getting the point.
Yep. Ooh, Billy.
Getting caught down by Phil.
Got aggressive there, which I do like. I like to see people push spawn there, can catch quite a few players off guard. But
One enemy
no,
remaining.
Xeon flexing his op skills now. No, getting shut down by H-Storm, but it's a 1 versus 2. HP across the board looking good, and Jamula's still got his ultimate. Howler taking down his KO counterpart, and it's an 8-2 half, baby.
I think this could be a 10-2.
A 10-2? No, don't jinx it now. Now you see, there's this thing in Valorant called the 9-3 curse.
Is that if it's 9-3 then you lose the round or something?
If it's 9-3 at the half, whichever team's at 9 loses. It's the 9-3 curse, and I get it from Tens. Tens said it, so it's law.
10s, oh yeah. That's
If
it's
tens-
everybody's favorite pro, isn't
If
it?
Tens or Hiko say anything, I just count it as law. Call me a simp or following. Oh well. Frog fan. Getting aggressive towards B with the KO. It's just Billy sitting down in mid. Spikes over towards A, however. They expect the Bucky.
You should run.
Yeah, I don't think they did, but it was Jamula going huge. Getting a wallbang kill on Apple. Xeon, I did not just see that. I did not just see that. He dropped the Vandal to pick up a Bucky. I think he dropped the Bucky. This man's.
Placing swarm grenade.
Spots him.
Swarm grenade out.
Oh, tried him out with the Bucky.
Phil running out with a shotgun. He tries switching to the Vandal from Frog, but ooh, Xeon's gonna get the spike down. I don't think he gets his ultimate off that. No, he does not. It's now a 4 versus 2 retake. Both players from School of Mines sitting in their spawn area.
Just shoot. Come on.
Seeing the silhouette through the wall. Or through the smoke.
Oh,
Fuzzy!
where did that come from?
Fuzzy, getting just a pixel measurement away. Able to take the shot.
One enemy remaining.
Blinded up though, so Billy takes him down. Teleports into his smoke, so in case Blue Steel sees him, but not quite. Billy cleaning up the round. It is a 9-2 so far. We got one more round in this half, baby.
Last round
School of
before the
Mines,
switch.
all you gotta do is win one more round, and then you got the 9-3 curse on your side. And I'm seeing an Odin
This
come
is,
out
this
from
is
Apple.
the game-deciding round here.
This is game deciding.
Pulling out an Odin on SDM. Well,
Dude,
Fuzzy's got the op. That's
do it.
their only chance.
Do it. They have the ultimates. They have the utility now. They have Fuzzy on an operator. They have Apple on the Odin, which this man's about to go off. Or he's about to get sat down. It's going to be one or the other. Oh, that's disappointing. Someone from DSU better pick him up. Nope. Got kind of a pincer maneuver coming in from DSU. 2 players going in mid. They're going to walk into the operator. Okay, they know he's there. Fuzzy not quite able to get away. Take down Xeon, though. Not all of DSU is rotating towards this
Placing
mid
swarm
area.
grenade. Swarm
I
grenade
say,
out.
oh my lord. I say it and they go back. And Phil takes down Frog. I'm just going to say, man.
This is their round. Jamule here at half health.
They still have the res, so it could be a 5 versus 2. And they have KO ultimate, which effectively can make it a 6 versus 2 if you can get if he dies and then you get the res off. But the thing is that res spot is up towards A main where
Last
Apple
player
died.
standing.
Just getting shoved in the wall.
Alan doing some good work. He is suppressed though, and Blue Steel finally takes him down. It's 9-3, baby! 9-3 curse time! I had to move my mic away. I really didn't want to blow up people's ears.
Time for School of Mines.
Switching sides.
The only problem is now they're on the attack.
Yeah, I
believe in the 9-3 curse. DSU going down. Tens can't lie to me. He wouldn't.
I think School of Mines' ability to take these rounds was just dependent on picking up on, getting some op kills here and there, and I don't think that's going to transfer too well to attacking sites. I don't think they're going to be able to properly
Hey man, what if both teams
utilize
are just
their...
really good at offense? What if DSU just can't defend to save their lives? I say as we've seen them on Split. They are monsters here on this map. It's looking like a couple, only one. I think it was only one ghost on DSU side actually. We got 3 coming in from School of Mines, which is a choice. Usually, what I've noticed is when players are starting to feel comfortable in their aim, they'll switch to the ghost because the ghost usually can one have people unless they buy armor. But if you're not quite feeling your aim, switching to the classic is a lot more reliable, quote unquote. Missing a bunch, but Frog
Spike down
takes down
A.
2.
One
Xeon finally
enemy
getting
remaining.
one. Jeez, man. It's just down to Blue Steel. He takes down Xeon finally, but
Unfortunate
Billy
pistol.
running ahead, taking him down with a headshot from the ghost.
Yeah, only 2 dying there in the pistol round. Hopefully these next 2 are supposed to be guaranteed if you, well, the next one's supposed to be guaranteed if you win pistols, but then if you win the next one, which is supposed to be guaranteed, then you have the economy to win the next one, right? So.
Oh, Lord. They definitely can snowball like that. Although I'm liking that School of Mines recognize this, and they're saving. They're not buying anything. No one.
Not a single ghost.
Let's see. It doesn't look like anyone's buying anything.
Placing
No shields.
Maybe a couple
Wow.
abilities, but they are
That's a
full
rare sight.
saving. Full.
Is it bad that I kind of want them to win now? Not actually. Oh, they're just getting mowed down.
Billy with 2.
Oh.
The lawnmower respecter.
You almost got to feel a little bit bad.
Oh, Xeon! Getting a bit too aggressive. Phil taken down by Jamula here.
And the point from behind.
And
was Billy
Billy.
at the 4th.
Is that his third
Wow.
4K?
How long was that round?
Is this his third 4K or is that his
At
second?
least. I think that's his 3rd.
Oh, Xeon, if you did... Or not Xeon, if Jamula hadn't gotten that kill in the arena, that would have looked like a Billy ace. not even going to lie. He's sitting at 22 kills, 22 and 7. He finally got an assist. Which I guess is good.
Yeah, Billy, come on, get more assists.
Come on, Billy.
Take
Be more of a team player. Stop fragging out. This man just
This
cannot
is
stop.
School of Mines' only hope on this map. Just to, I don't know, raise morale for the one for the next one.
Man, I wish I knew.
What time is 8? This map hasn't even been, what is it, not even 25 minutes?
No, it's only 8:30 right now. I say 8:30
My ult's
for
not
us.
ready.
I believe there's a
A
3-minute
gift.
delay, so it'll be a bit later for Twitch chat. School of Mines. They
Picking
got
off
two really
early.
early in
I'm
the
sorry, I
round.
missed those.
They did get two really early in the round, and they do have superior firepower, but DSU Howler
Player
can
standing.
take down my blue steel as I start hyping
Only
him up.
Frog left 1v4.
Which I mean,
Spike
taking
planted.
down the Reyna on the side of School of Mines is a great play in and of itself, as that Reyna's gonna have to buy up completely. But Frog's getting sat down by Storm.
I guess that save round really worked for them there.
Hey man, everyone can buy up, and actually it looks like Phil probably can buy up. He's not gonna be able to buy himself, but his team definitely should be able to. I mean, Apple can. Everyone has the money to do it.
Yeah, I think any round that SDM here is just for morale, because with DSU
Say,
so
he buys
close,
a ghost? School of Mines, what you doing? Come on,
Guess
buy
they're
up your
stingy
teammates.
with it, huh?
They're being real stingy. I mean, this is
Cover going out.
all right. Let's see how this plays out. Phil. Oh, Billy failing his teleport there. We didn't see anything.
Strong B presence here from School of Mines. Didn't get
Shadows
explosive
traveling.
start onto B. Oh, never mind. Turning around.
Yep.
Going over mid.
They knew it was Billy over here and they wanted to run away. Phil,
Shot
yeah,
him up with the go.
you know, I was bad mouthing him earlier, and now he tells me to shut up. This is why he's playing up at this level, and I'm sitting at barely silver.
No charges. They're suppressed.
He's
detecting
got
all
five. That's a huge knife. If they had achievements in this game, that would definitely be one of them.
Oh, he's just. Oh, he is in danger and he knows it.
How they're backing away, letting Frog Fan take the cross. He gets one, and Billy with another. Billy being the sneaky omen, but
30
Fuzzy and
seconds
Apple
left.
answer back. It is now a 3 versus 2 in favor of School of Mines. Howler not going to get knifed by his
planted.
counterpart. Not quite getting. He's going to get flashed, but not quite getting flashed. Get flashed again.
I'm too far.
Which I guess helps, because now the K. K
Last player standing.
Well, School of Mines. They take it. Fuzzy going huge with 15 and 10. I want to see it. I want to see it, kind of. I mean, obviously DSU, I want them to win, but I do want to see the 9-3 curse come in.
I want to see Fraction more than I want to see 9 through Curse, just because
Hey,
I feel like the 9 Fracture is more cursed.
here's what we'll
than
do.
9 through
Turret
Curse.
out.
We'll get the 9-3 curse here on the first map, and then we'll have DSU do a reverse sweep and win 2 maps in a row. Sound like a deal? Deal.
All
Nah,
right.
looks like DSU, they are on the save right now, and Fuzzy takes down Jamula, so I don't think they're quite going to give up this round without a fight, as Frog does have the share in his hand. He's down on and Fuzzy. Fuzzy going huge, man. Xeon pushing through his own grenade. He does have a Marshall, so it's a very tricky spot to be in.
Spike
Got extreme
planted.
long range, and extreme
picking up
short
one.
range. He
Ooh.
gets one on
Just
Apple.
a second.
Satchel out. I'll discharge you.
Oh no, he gets taken down, not able to use the second flashback. Billy
One
though
enemy
going
remaining.
huge with 2-3. It's down just to blue steel.
He's
And
getting taken out by Howler there.
DSU
Or the
not,
DSU win on this map, right?
not going down without a fight. Not quite the map, as they go to map point now. It's first to 13.
Right. It's a weird
Two.
number. It's a weird number.
Best of 25. Unless you both get to 12.
Match point.
Then it's overtime, right?
Yeah, it's overtime. But we got a long way to go before overtime for School of Mines here. And what sucks is not everyone's able to buy up. I mean, they obviously can. Phil
Yeah,
can.
I don't know what he's waiting on to buy.
If he can buy himself heavy shields, and someone else can buy him. Honestly, he had 2 other players sitting there with 3,000 credits. Look, guys, if you ever lose, the map's over, so there's no point in saving.
There we go. Looks like they bought it for him now.
No, I think he bought it because he still had light shields.
Oh.
If he bought light shields, he was able to afford it.
Yeah, the only success that School of Mines has found is just 5 stacking all together.
Hey man, they do have 4 ultimates here, so I would like to see a couple pop.
Tyler getting damage on him now.
In a precarious position. Oh, Frog fuzzy. And there's one ult pop from both teams. He takes down H-Storm. So far, the Reyna ultimate not quite able to get much of anything, as Howler's doing a great job of playing safe. Bill's also playing back, waiting for Xeon to push up mid. Hilly watching the smoke as Fuzzy tries to push out.
Xeon getting caught with his knife out.
Oh, but as we say that, Howler also takes down Phil. There's the Reyna ultimate gone. Jamula watching for this cross. He doesn't quite
30
have the right
seconds left.
crosshair placement, but he hears Blue Steel. Now, if you're Blue Steel, I'd push out.
One enemy remaining.
The other direction, I
Spike
should say.
Push out away from Jamula.
Cover going out. Here.
And with that,
Still these crosshairs there.
it was a great try from Apple, putting up the Astro Wall. No bullets, no sound. He can run around basically for free, and no one will know where he was. But I mean,
Defenders
Billy's
win.
just on something else today. He's finally on an agent who Astro's good, especially for like map. He can just be everywhere at once. Astro can be everywhere at once. A map presence. That was the word I was looking for. Map presence.
Oh yeah.
But Omen basically has the same thing, as he has a very similar way of placing smokes. It's not quite the stars, but he can place them basically anywhere. But he's
Yeah.
also a lot more dualisty, so Billy's able to flex his muscles a bit more and actually go for those duelist-esque situations. But I mean, I want to say it was a good map, but DSU kind of steamrolled
DSU did kind of run away with it. I mean, you got to commend School of Mines there for eking out 3 wins in the in their attack phase.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was 2 because they were 3. It was 9-3, and then they went up to 5.
Oh right, it was 2.
So they got 2, which I mean, great job for them.
But that was still a higher percentage of wins in the first quarter. That one.
first quarter, first half.
Yeah, same thing.
There you go. It's
we
Sunday.
go.
We got school tomorrow. Not trying to stress too much. But Billy going huge, nearly getting a 30K. Which that would just be a 30 bomb in this. Would be nuts. But next, I believe we're going to Icebox. Icebox is the new. Don't want to say new map, but it just got updated.
So what's new about it?
A lot on B site, really.
Mhm.
A site was kind of left untouched, but if you remember, I don't know how much Icebox you know of, but there's a spot. It was just called Yellow. It was a big shipping container.
Oh, yeah.
That was at an angle. It was a really weird, awkward angle. Basically, just straighten that out. It's still called Yellow. It's still big yellow shipping container, but that's out. The whole like tube spot where you could plant the like double story
yep,
spot.
yep.
That bottom story is completely gone.
Really?
So there's no longer an underbelly to it, which is hit or miss. And really, I think that was kind of it. They got rid of a couple boxes, but they messed with some of like where people can place bomb. There wasn't a whole lot of changes, just a lot of it was big changes. Not a whole lot, but the ones that were changed were pretty big. But we shall see that in our next map. I believe the players asked for about 5 minutes. We've talked for about 2 now. So we're going to throw it to a quick break, and we will be right back with more Valorant on Icebox. We'll see you then.
Trojan Esports.
We have Icebox up next for Valorant. It's going to be exciting. Some
Really great match coming in for us, Tim. I'm looking for a good showing from School of Mines, as I would love to see our next map.
And who is starting off on the attack here?
Oh, let me check. I believe we have. This was School of Mines pick. So DSU actually picked attack. If you were unaware, whichever team picks the map, the other team gets to pick what side they start on.
I think DSU is just trying to have fun right now, if I'm being honest.
We definitely saw quite a bit of fun coming out from Split. We saw Xeon jumping onto the judge a couple of times.
The judge picked some of the movement there I've seen from DSU. Not that I know exactly what's going on in their heads, but I'm thinking like, that's not what I saw last week.
Definitely letting loose a bit more as we jump into Icebox here. You know, Icebox used to be a pretty Viper-dominated map, but I'm kind of curious on what these teams will be picking for their controller agents. We saw Billy on the Omen this past map on Split, but we did see Apple still on the Astra. So we'll see if the nerfed characters still come into play,
Maybe
or if the buffed ones are coming in.
Sova coming back on this map, or Cypher. We haven't seen Cypher in a while.
We have not seen Cypher in a while. I would be very surprised, honestly, if we see a Cypher. Seeing Phil jumping onto the chamber, which is not a surprise. Apple hovering that Viper.
Jay Mula going back to
Billy and Frog, actually. Frog on the Viper. Billy hovering the Omen, which is not very surprising. Xeon! You know, I was just saying, I'd be very surprised if we saw a Cypher, but Xeon's now hovering him. If he picks Cypher, I'm throwing hands.
Haller locking in that Sova pick right there.
We do have the double controller agents coming in from DSU here. The Viper and Omen coming in.
Could be DSU's trying to experiment a little bit.
Xeon, next time I see you in the cafeteria, I will be throwing hands.
Choose your agent.
Maybe DSU's trying out some experimental team setups here. Bit of a lower stakes environment, just seeing what sticks, really.
Well, I do gotta say, there are a couple good wire spots on the A side here on defense, but the problem with Cypher and what Killjoy or Chamber can get away with is that the routes that the attacking team could flank you on are very wide open, as the attacking side spawn is a very wide open area.
Oh, yeah.
So the turret or the trip mines can usually spot out people much easier than the flimsy tripwire. But we shall see how good Xeon is on his Cypher.
Alright, I'm cutting it there. I can't keep going to the ASMR screen.
Alright.
I could only go for so long. I was going to lose it. I still might. Anyway, guys, we see...
Starting off in the attack round, DSU's looking for some explosive starts. I think, looks like they're... I kind of wanted to see some B action with the new update.
They are. It looks like they are stacking towards B. I mean, not a whole lot has changed all that much, to be completely honest. Oh, I guess I did forget that they changed like the attacking side. So that room, it used to be that the door would peek out the same side that Jamula is looking to peek out here. But now it kind of goes the other way. So it's a bit easier to peek from there. A lot harder for the defenders to watch that spot. But that's what I mean by yellow is now a kind of flat surface.
Tough spot right now.
He's down to nearly 1 HP too, which is really unfortunate, as that Viper wall, and I mean, still taking down Xeon. But there goes the Viper utility.
He did get the Viper utility up front.
No,
Just for a little bit.
that's another thing, one of the changes that came in from Viper was that the moment she dies or she gets silenced by KO, her stuff drops immediately. There's no longer the like 3 seconds where it goes up and you can kind of cheat the system a little bit. It once she's dead or silenced, she's gone. Blue Steel taking down Jamula and is now down to just Howler, sitting on 40 HP. Spike did go down, but Phil's gonna get the defuse as Blue Steel going onto the sky here. Gets 3.
Haven't seen Blue Steel hit
But you
that
know what?
much.
This is fine, because DSU doesn't need pistol
DSU doesn't
round.
need pistol rounds.
Can you give that? Can you give that to me?
I can confirm.
Can you give that to me with some effort here? We're getting hyped now.
DSU doesn't need pistol rounds, man. They got this one in the bag.
Come on,
it's really,
Tim.
I'm not worried.
Come
at all.
on, scream it to the world. DSU doesn't need pistol
I
rounds.
think everyone stay tuned into the stream, but I don't think that the first two are vital in any capacity, really. Who?
Definitely. Blue Steel with the triple kill. Fuzzy and Apple falling behind a little bit, but that's fine. We'll see Fuzzy pick up an operator at some point, and then he'll start clicking some bodies, and they'll be dropping like flies. Blue Steel scouting it out with that Trailblazer from Sky. He does get tickled a little bit by the shock dart, so he is out of the dog. Fuzzy saving in Blue Steel quite a bit there.
Spike
Billy's able to
down
take
A.
down Apple with the
Last
classic,
player
but it
standing.
is Spectres across the board. Xeon's able to get a frenzy kill.
Can he get 3 more though?
I was gonna say,
Spotting out.
taken out.
oh, not quite getting the headshot onto Fuzzy, but I mean, you got a Spectre versus a Frenzy. That's a very tough. I mean, you gotta hit those headshots right away. You cannot be missing any bullets. Spectre just has way too high of a fire rate to be failing there. But now DSU gets some Vandals and Phantoms, some rifles in their hands. We'll see J-Mula, Howler, and Frogfan finally get their first kill. It'll be all good. They don't need pistol round. It's all fine.
Here's where the game starts.
Here's where the real game starts. As like H-Storm is still on a pistol, Apple is still on a pistol. This is where the game starts. Oh, did J-Mula
This is gonna
spot
be-
Fuzzy?
He's taking a much slower approach than normal.
Ooh, Fuzzy going down. And Apple getting the ghost kill onto Billy. Billy was trying to take down Fuzzy there. Unfortunately, he gets taken down in the process. Howard, though, gonna spot 2 people here. Only gonna reveal the Sky in Blue Steel, but he saw H-Storm. That's about all you need. Xeon watching this flank, just watching it with his body more than the tripwires. As he's gonna see the long-range engagement down mid. Frogfan, though, taking down Blue Steel. Does he get 2? No, H-Storm. With the ghost kill headshot onto Frog, it is now a 2 versus 4 in the favor of School of Mines. Which, this was their map pick, I'll remind everyone. So maybe they're just cracked at Icebox, which, you know what, if they are, we'll go see Fracture, and then I'll be very happy.
Looks like Xeon.
Shot down.
Ooh, Howler.
I'm taking down
Xeon,
Apple. No sneaky Vipers for School of Mines. Evening up
30
the score
seconds
a
left.
little bit. Xeon does get the spike down, and using Cypher utility, able to reveal everyone there with his ultimate for a brief second. No one can hide from the sight of Xeon here. Now everyone is pushing in. Howler getting
player
the kill. No, he
standing.
looks away at the wrong time. Xeon able to get 1. Xeon for 2.
Unable to finish off there.
But Phil takes him down, and that is a devastating loss for DSU here.
Going
As
back to another save round.
saves pistols, I mean, maybe someone buys up to a Marshall or Stinger, but I can see a lot of pistols. Billy's going to. He's going to be able to. But we're going to see Xeon jump onto a Sheriff Heavy Shields. Sheriffs across the board, question mark. Frogfan might buy up, probably will. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
But we got Fuzzy now with the operator in hand.
J
We got
switching over to the 2 marshals on the board now.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe be able to click some heads as the Marshall's not a bad weapon. It does 101 damage to a body
3 of
shot.
them.
You know what? Actually, like the Marshall slaps, but they're running into Vandals and Phantoms. So. Ooh. You know what? A headshot's a
time to say
headshot. A headshot's a headshot. Doing 202 damage on the headshot there. Ripping through the head of Blue Steel there. Frog's going to be baiting around A. So now School of Mines has to play a little bit safer. They can't have split up all that much. They have to have 2 people kind of stick together at all times.
Toxin screen down.
Frog seeing the climb, but I think they know that the actual push is going to be, especially after hearing Frog run away. Howler's going to get the plant. With the kill. Did they get another? Apple with triple there. He gets the body shot.
Watch them run.
Billy using the Omen teleport, not to go too terribly far, just enough to get into safety.
Poison orb emitting.
Last player standing.
Unfortunate teleport.
That was a very poor teleport from Billy there. Fuzzy cleaning it up with the knives from Jet there. I mean, there's a good post plant. I think DSU could have done a bit more if they had a little heavier weaponry, but with sheriffs, that's about as much as you can hope for. Great utility from Frog using the Viper mollies to really keep people off the spike, as those Viper mollies do hurt. They are a bit shorter. They're 1 second shorter in duration after this latest patch. So they're not quite as scary, but they still apply that vulnerable debuff. So one shot from the Sheriff there would have taken him down. It's unfortunate that Billy, I think he teleported actually onto the Viper molly. So when he came out of that and the Chamber took him down, I think it's Phil on Chamber right now. He pops his ultimate. Yes, it is Phil. No one's peeking quite yet.
Xeon spotting Phil there. Already knew he was up there, I'm guessing.
I really can't tell whether this Cypher was a purposeful pick. Or if, I don't know, man. DSU is getting worked on a little bit. They kind of chipped up Fuzzy, but I mean, this is still like in the hands of School of Mines. School of Mines going on a tear. It's a completely different map. Frogman does finally take down Fuzzy.
Getting the blind there.
Howler just eating a flash there. Blue Steel taking down Frog.
Last player
And
standing.
Howler walking into a bullet storm there from H Storm. They should rename him. Xeon sitting on about 25 HP. 1 versus 3. Does he try to run away or does he aggress? It looks like he's trying to aggress here.
Team
And
A.
shot through. The spam shots from Phil. He still, I don't think he had his ultimate. I think he had used it up. All 5 shots from the Tour de Force earlier. He's going to hand off the operator to Fuzzy. The man goes on tears with those operators. Unfortunately, we haven't seen one quite yet on Icebox. He's sitting at a 7-3. He's doing pretty good. Actually, I just noticed Phil has yet to die. Phil's sitting at 5-0 right now.
Oh.
Come on, DSU.
I'm waiting for that Phil kill.
The Phil kill. DSU, that's your one goal for this game. Kill Phil.
Take flight.
I think they'll begin at this round, actually.
Enemy tanks.
Tagging Fuzzy. Howler's going to try to go for it. He ends up tagging 2. There's 1. And then Fuzzy's down. He's at only 70 HP as J Miller takes down Blue Steel. It's an excellent lineup there. Frog popping the Viper ultimate. That's a terrible spot to plant if you're on the defense, as now you not only have to push through the Viper ultimate, but you have to take high ground. Excellent position to be in if you're Frog fan or anyone on DSU, as it's a pretty easy spot to defend. I'm gonna have to take notes here. Thank you, Frog. And Howler, he's on the
Howler's
flank.
ready to take.
He does have a Guardian, so it's a semi-auto. Not able to get anything.
Xeon with an op shot. Phil on low health right now.
Phil, kill Phil.
One enemy
Kill
remaining.
Phil. Oh, he's last one remaining. Let's go.
Frog finally taking him down in DSU's first round win. Which, I mean, it was bound to happen, but still, sitting at 1 death and you're going into round 7, you're doing a heck of a good job.
DSU taking a flawless for their first win.
Now, I will like to point out this is almost a mirrored match from our last map, as I believe DSU got up to 5 before School of Mines was able to get their first round. So, not out of the woods yet. Jay Mula buying up the operator himself using his famous Ion skin there. I literally don't think I've ever seen Jay Mula use an op that wasn't the Ion skin. Maybe he picked up one, but I think he has used his Ion skin basically since it came out. Playing slow.
DSU splitting it up between A and B here. No one in mid. Frog fan. Oh, and never mind. Everyone's rotating now. Off of B. Checking mid here. Let's see how long it takes School of Mines to realize nobody's on A.
Cage triggered. Cage triggered.
Cages have been triggered. They're about to go down. Seeing some excellent utility out of Blue Steel Sky flashes there. Is that the Cypher play? Is that the entire point of Cypher there with that tripwire?
Wow, my eyes are down.
Kind of a weird one. Oh, Phil taking down Xeon, challenging the operator and getting work done with it.
die.
Howler does get the first round kill for DSU, but
player
he's getting taken down by Apple, and Billy getting two though.
Enemy
Billy for
Billy,
three.
please, come on.
All right, slowing it
He
down.
knows he has to go for the spike. Oh, never searched.
Not quite Billy
And
for
it's
four.
You forget
Okay,
those
I'm not
days.
gonna get that last kill because I think it was a bit too long, but I did catch the first couple kills here. Unfortunately, I also saw him get sat down. Get Howler's kill. Unfortunately, he gets taken down by Apple, but then we see Billy going
Billy.
huge.
Enemy remaining.
Quick flicks on the heads, man.
He's really a pincer attack on Billy right there. Two coming from behind, and he walks into two, kills the two in front of him. Howler slows down the attack from behind, and just enough time for Billy to turn around. And
I believe they did grab the operator for Jamula, so he did not have to buy another. He's in an excellent spot to be able to buy again next round. DSU looking very healthy after winning those 2 rounds. Putting School of Mines on the defensive side in terms of economy. They really have to save for the first time this map. Obviously, they're on the defensive side, but
Toxins going up.
gonna save. Does Billy cancel his ultimate there?
Get out of my way.
Small tech with Omen ultimate is you are able to cancel it pretty well. Ooh, Frog saving the life of his teammate there. Jamula sitting on 20 HP. He's gonna play very passive now. Going for the flank maneuver here. Sion gets spiked down. Now DSU's on the defense. Sky ultimate coming in. Not quite good. Jamula with the kill on his counterpart. And Xeon taking out Apple. Now DSU are on a
enemy
roll.
remaining.
They're taking
Team
names.
ace.
And another
Oh my
team
God.
ace coming out for Dakota State here.
DSU decided to just take the first 5 rounds personally.
Like, you had your
They've just
fun.
been-
Hey, all right, it's my turn.
Executing these past 3 rounds. Well, there was that clutch, but
I mean, Billy's just Billy. You can. I mean, there's
Doing
not
Billy
much to say.
things.
Billy doing Billy things, but the teleport in. So
Omen, when he teleports using his ultimate, he can pick anywhere on the map, and then will instantly be transported there, and gets, I think it's 5 seconds to kind of look around where his vision slowly like expands, so he can't see everything. He's nearsighted for a majority of it, but then you get about 5 seconds to look around, see if it's safe, and then choose to either cancel or actually commit to the teleport. Usually, I've seen teams use it as a rare miss from Jamula there. Apple sits him down. Very aggressive peek from the Viper there. Oh,
getting the
unfortunately,
zipline kill on Fuzzy.
both jets fall into a Vandal.
Toxins going up.
It's a very weird attack right now from DSU as Billy is in mid.
Cover going out.
He's aggressing mid too. Tripwire revealed he was pushing.
Toxins.
Ooh. Immediate headshot on Frog Fan from H-Storm.
DSU.
I think
It looked
DSU's
like
going to be unifying here.
It looked like they had quite a bit of. Ooh,
Ooh.
Billy, that was
Catching the
nasty.
apple off guard.
That was a nasty flick.
30 seconds
That
left.
man's got to be proud of that.
Yeah. This looks like a B rotation.
Yeah, it looked like DSU had quite a bit of momentum going into the first part of this, and then they kind of lost it. Now with Billy's killing mid, they kind of have it back. Spikes down, so now they're on the defensive side. Their momentum's back. Does Billy catch a cross? Oh,
getting
DSU
one,
he gets
two.
2! Billy for 3 here.
Great catch on that one.
Cage triggered.
The enemy
Just
Sky's in
died.
a tough spot right now.
I mean, it is blue steel. We've seen this man do some work, but it's usually been Fuzzy who's able to get the
This is
clean
just
clutches out.
more than we saw him do before.
And-
And yep, op shot on and it's over. DSU, time out, please.
All right, Meep calling for a timeout. I believe Meep would be the coaching spot for School
I
of
see.
Mines.
Mm-hmm.
While they take
DSU.
that timeout, let's go back to that Billy flick there.
Yeah.
I got it's 10 seconds worth, but You see the Viper slowly push out through this tube, so Billy's kind of
Oh
wary.
my goodness.
His nasty flick
That,
there.
I didn't even see him if
The
it wasn't for
reaction
wall
time
hacks.
of these players.
Yeah.
The
You
dude's
just got to be
insane.
ready for anything.
The dude's insane. Freshman coming into this and absolutely blowing people away. I'm amazed every time I watch Billy. I'm gonna start simping for Billy now. What the heck?
DSU has just come right back into the game
You can't,
with these 4 in a row. No wonder that SDM needs their timeout.
you can just say School of Mines.
I was just trying to think of the acronym. I knew it was mines, but
SDM. Okay. 8 seconds left in this timeout. I mean,
I'm honestly surprised that DSU didn't take a timeout when they were down 5-0.
nah, I think they felt confident. I mean, obviously they didn't need it.
Yeah, they didn't like. Well, yeah, they didn't need it, but yeah,
Just like they don't need pistol rounds.
just
but
like they don't need pistol rounds. I mean, if this isn't proof, then I don't know what is.
I mean, it's not proof yet. They're still losing. I mean, technically, School of Mines still has the advantage here. I don't think they have it in terms of weaponry. They didn't quite get a good look at what they bought up. It sounded like Marshall's, so I'm assuming Marshall's Spectres and pistols. You know, I'm kind of surprised what weapon we haven't seen come out. The Ares. If anyone here, like in chat, plays too much comp, especially at like lower level, the Ares is kind of on a tear right now. The only downside it has is you move pretty slow with it compared to like the Spectre, but the thing shoots like a freaking fire hose. The thing's nuts, just throwing lead everywhere.
DSU rotating over to B. Looks like not a
Billy.
single one of mine is at B right now, and Xeon is going to be there to intercept.
Nope.
Taken out mid.
Welcome to my world.
Frog popping his ultimate as Xeon's getting aggressive with this operator. Jamula playing in that Viper ultimate. Peeks out a little bit just to get a kill.
Xeon looking for another.
Just
just barely.
Fuzzy taking him down with the jet
Tragic.
knives. Get the kill onto the Viper too. Frogfan is down. That is the Viper ultimate out of this game. Spike continues to tick down. Howler's still
One
here.
enemy remaining.
Jamula finally taking down counterpart. Counter just Fuzzy and Howler's gonna sit him down. Do they have time to get out?
Last
Don't
player
think so.
standing.
No.
No, guys, far
With-
away as he could.
With the newest change, that's no longer. It used to be the common spot to plant. That was a safe corner.
Really?
Which was really risky because I mean you had to be on the dot. But with the way that they extended it, they got rid of the boxes that people usually plant around, but they extended the plant spot around the corner. So if you plant in that safe spot now, that corner is no longer a safe place in post plant
I see.
because the bomb reaches there.
Deploying drone.
Just about to spot Fuzzy here.
Not
See
quite.
it?
Fuzzy
No.
staying still. He fires an op shot, but it goes wide.
Throwing their
taking
all
down
on
Xeon,
B
though.
right now.
Cover going out.
Throwing the molly on Spike.
That would be his replacement. So it's his smoke.
Oh, it's this.
Shadows
With
traveling.
decay damage. This is pretty good. It's not permanent damage, but it'll get people to 1 HP. Billy peeking right at the bird flashes. That is unfortunate timing there.
Yep. They're starting to
Billy
kill.
running into everyone. He gets in one, but Apple puts him down. Jay Mula answering back and forth. This is back and
2v2.
forth, everyone. Frogman.
Player standing.
Oh,
Look at
One
him.
enemy remaining.
Jay Mula with 4.
Roll that one back.
All right. This man should
Last
not have
round
lived
in
there.
half.
I was not expecting that. Yeah,
It's
Billy just getting
There's Jay
absolutely
Mula's
hunted
first
down.
onto the jet.
Howard falling there. Frog
Player
fan.
standing. One
Mula's third.
enemy
This, that
Yeah,
should not have
I
happened.
did not think he was gonna survive that one.
That is just a. That is a poor RNG moment for H Storm there, as all the bullets just go wide, not able to quite track J-Mula on his descent there.
Officially bringing DSU into the lead.
Oh, the first time getting the lead on Icebox. They can make it a 7-5, which is not a bad half at all, and it looks like they're on their way to do that. Billy sits him down.
Enemy Viper ult being thrown down on him.
It's definitely a nuisance, but Xeon, he's already through mid.
Wow. When did
This
that
man
happen?
zoomed. And there, I was gonna say, Phil, you definitely saw him. Billy sticking the teleport gets finally sat down by H Storm though. And now all of DSU's over here on B. Do they go for a save plant again? They do. So once again, that corner's out of the question. Ooh, all of the knives go wide for J-Mula here.
Block in sight.
3v3 post plant. I would say slightly in favor of DSU. Very slightly.
No charges left.
J-Mula
Finding at least two of them.
players there.
Be backing up.
Right. Howler gets a shot dart kill actually on the blue steel.
One enemy remaining.
One Frog. There's two for Frog.
And the 7th win for DSU. I gotta be honest, I don't know what
Switching
exactly
sides.
changed, but DSU just decided to start winning.
DSU just like, aye, fair enough. You had your time. My turn. I want to go home. Let me out. So I mean, if they got only a couple more rounds and then they take the match. School of Mines can't be
Only
giving up these
6
amount of
left.
rounds.
I think it'd be really fun to see
See
see them lose 5 in a row and then win the next 13 in a row.
Nah, next 13. They don't need quite 13.
Oh, well, yeah.
Math is
From
difficult. It's
from their first win, just win 13 in a row.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Got a lot of ghosts coming in from School of Mines here. Only one in the hands of Apple buying the classic. Not buying, just using it.
90 information now. Very important pistol round. Not important at all.
Wait, do you see J-Mula getting lit up. Bill taking down Howler. Spike does go
Spike
down
planted.
for School of Mines. Excellent start, but unless they
J-Mula.
check their back,
On little
they're
to
gonna
nothing
walk
right
straight
now.
into Billy, and Billy takes down Apple. The classic and Shield's not doing
Cage
exactly
triggered.
what they needed to there. It's now 2 versus 2.
One enemy
And
remaining.
that Xeon kill, Phil is down.
Just blue steel left, hiding in heaven, I believe.
But both players getting lit up. Now they know he's no longer in heaven. Billy's still at 100 HP. Xeon, though.
Xeon for the 3rd.
Xeon with
I
3
believe
there.
that's his first. No, did he get one last map?
I don't know. Xeon's been going on tears. Everyone from DSU's been going on a tear.
Securing the pistol round for DSU. And probably the rest of them.
Dude, a 5-7 is not a bad half. It kind of sucked because they were on the defense and now they're going on offense. But realistically, if you can win that pistol round, then you can basically tie up the score. But with DSU, who are already in the lead winning, it's real tough to come back.
Oh, yeah.
5-8, not the best place to be in for
Scanning ahead.
Almost entirely classes for School of
Take
Mines.
flight.
Single share.
Tag.
Running it up mid. About to be spotted.
Enemy mark.
Spots 2 of them.
Straight up in the kitchen.
Come on, let's go.
Three.
Down B.
Pulling the head on.
One enemy remaining.
Xeon with 4.
Come on, Ace. Come on.
And there it is, baby! Xeon Ace!
That was so fun to watch. Come on, please tell me we got that one.
I got it.
But
I
yeah,
got
let's
it. Here we
go.
go. It's straight into
Oh
the
my
pistol.
goodness.
The buying,
They
too.
just ran it up.
Scanning ahead.
What's that hallway? Is that called hallway?
That's a ramp to kitchen.
Yeah, just every single one of
Straight
them
up the kitchen.
to their deaths up to ramp.
Funneling up to Xeon here. There's one. She's in the tripwire. There's two. There's three.
Only on 17 health for his last 2 kills.
There's four, and he switches to the ghost, gets pinged, he knows he's down there.
Ooh,
And with the
beautiful
bird
last.
flying out from Blue Steel, it's an excellent ace coming in from Xeon. That's the amount of hype,
That's
by the way.
just gotta be demoralizing.
All right. Ooh,
Yo,
Billy.
2 health for Billy.
He is on death's doorstep here. And
There's no healing talents on our team right now, right?
No, there's no Sky, no Sage. Actually, I just noticed that neither team is running a Sage here on Icebox, which is usually the go-to Sentinel.
Right, yeah.
Her wall used to be able to cover most of the B site, like that mid area.
Going to controlling the open area.
But now with no Sage, that's odd. I just noticed that. Man, I'm just getting slow.
All right, looks like Mine's
DSU.
rotating over to A, and DSU realizing almost immediately, throwing up the smoke wall on mid, protecting from the
Oh, big brain. They're running into Billy, who's only on 2 HP.
Oh, never mind.
School of Mine
They
slowing it
faked the
down.
rotate, now going back to B.
30 seconds left.
He Ooh, getting flashed out.
Oh, gets the kill.
Getting a kill on 2
Spike
out.
down B.
Excellent, bro. Getting the shock dart kill. Is that a
Jingula
goal?
going for
Spike
That bug
planted.
for the players there too?
kill through the smoke there.
I think the Viper smoke is bugged right now. It's saying, oh, that's gonna be terrible. I don't think that the players are seeing that because they were able to get shot into the
Last player
Frog.
standing.
sitting behind the corner.
Last player
there.
standing.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
That was
That was a round.
That was a mess. It was a great idea from School of Mines, and it almost worked. Unfortunately, where they planted, Frog was able to sit around that corner there and get the defuse in relative safety. Okay, I think, yeah, it looks like that visual bug from the Viper orb is gone. Thank the developers. Actually, probably shouldn't because it was a bug. But hey, can we report that to
Thank
Riot,
them anyway.
everyone?
I'm sure they worked hard on the game.
I appreciate all the work Riot does in this game. It's
Ooh, getting in a spot already.
J Mula, don't do this. J Mula, don't.
Oh,
J Mula.
come on.
Ooh, almost.
No one getting hit
Phil
there.
though, taking down Frogman. Really getting super aggressive. Oh, does he take the new route out?
Cover going out.
Just playing ring around the rosy there with H Storm.
There we go.
But looking just the wrong direction.
24 health for
Everyone from DSU is getting pretty lit up. Getting within Marshall one-tapping range as School of Mines rotates towards B, but Billy is sitting lying in wait. He's at full HP still.
You want to play? Let's play.
Let's see if Billy can stop their fans.
We got Phil with the tour de force coming out. He is smoked off, so it's not going to be the most effective, but
30 seconds left.
Ooh, that
Spam
was
on
a
the
nice
boost
kill.
saw the bullet tracers from the Vandal coming out. That's one of the shortfallings the Vandal does have, and one of the few things. Ooh!
Wow, that was a
Nasty
long
shot from H Storm with the Sheriff there.
Billy.
What?
Last
Wow,
player
the
standing.
flick. It's down just to Xeon now. Apple gets the
planted.
play.
Phil's
Got almost
One
got the
enemy remaining.
nice pick for Xeon.
Both players down super low. Thing is Phil, he has the tour de force out, so he doesn't really care what Xeon's HP is at. He just has to not get hit is the problem.
Yeah, first
And now
one.
with Xeon pushing straight into where Phil is looking. I say that, and Phil, you look
Oh.
away. No, tack shooter timing. Okay, but Xeon, the thing.
Xeon does have the pressure on him to defuse.
Okay, but where Xeon has to push up is a very dangerous spot because
Ooh,
it's
he's
up
got-
top.
Almost identical health.
He's got to go up the rope.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's got time. And there it
Wow,
is.
I have just shot through.
Phil
Yeah.
with the wall bang, and see now. I think he's sick. Okay, I don't get confirmation at all. Thank you, Rhett. But finally, Finally,
Oh
School
yeah,
of
that
Mines
was the
get a
first School
round.
of Mine wins in a while.
First round in 10
8 or 10
rounds.
Yeah. Wow.
DSU went on a tear there.
I think that's the longest streak I've ever seen from DSU.
They've 13-0'd people.
You know, yeah, you know, I
had
probably
to
I've definitely commentated for like a 13-2 game before.
I swear they've 13-0'd. Maybe they didn't get it in a row, but I don't know. We didn't see it.
Ooh, Billy's about to get a nasty flank here.
Shadows traveling.
Okay, but they definitely hear good stuff. Unfortunately, Fuzzy was taken down. Howard taken down. He actually only had 7 HP.
Jamul getting a double.
Apple getting aggressive.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Down low, but almost getting the second. Surviving. 7 health.
Oh, breaking his ankles. on the
Last
way
player
down.
standing.
Apple's taking him down.
1v1 here. Xeon needs a headshot to just win it
But
out.
does Apple's
Just
out of here.
anything.
Apple is out, baby. Xeon's able to pick up a gun, but he is storming towards B. Oh,
Give me a
Xeon was
corpse.
gonna say that would have been terrible if you fell, because that's where he lost a lot of his health was from fall damage there.
Welcome to
Throwing it-
my
oh,
world.
and a Viper ult. I mean, he's already low.
Interesting. I mean, what that does, it makes it very hard to see. But now that Apple's playing outside of it, that thing is gonna drop soon, buddy.
The second round in a row where it's a Xeon 1v1 where he's been at extremely low health. Let's even go better for him this
I
time.
was gonna say we've seen Xeon pull out stuff before.
He's gotta clutch it out very quickly. You can't see him.
This is no problem.
Bacon. Does that work? Oh. Not working out for him. Apple getting the third to clutch it out the round.
Rounds, baby. School of Mines. Maybe? I'm not gonna say the words, but maybe. If you know, you know.
I'm gonna say the word no.
Maybe. Honestly, if they did, not saying the word. You know, you know. If they did though, and we go to Fracture, mwah, that would be beautiful. I don't think I've seen DSU play Fracture. Is the thing,
Yeah, I don't
so-
think Fracture has come up in the CCL this season.
Which, I mean, this is the first season that it's actually available. As last season, it came out a bit too late, so they didn't allow it for the remaining matches. But man, I'd love to see Fracture. I'm not the most fun to play.
I
in
don't
my
think
opinion.
the players would love to see Fracture.
I
I
who
think that's
picked it?
what
Who
that's
picked?
what mine picked it.
Who
that-
picked Fracture?
It's
It's just the third map, and attack is DSU. So I have no idea who picked it.
The health pool is still good, although the bullets being some exchanged.
Well, it's going wide though. No one's taking any damage. DSU sitting on 3 ultimates here. Not a whole lot utility, as Billy might be able to. Fuzzy with 1. Billy though, taking down 1. Fuzzy though. Oh wow! I expected that to go the other way.
Fuzzy below half health, finished off by Howler.
Spike
Throwing
planted.
out the ult, catching Apple.
Only
Just
catches
one.
him what? Oh,
Ooh.
Apple
Almost
playing
got
with
him.
fire here. He ends up sitting in that corner, which is a very dangerous spot. Yeah, Frog expected.
Oh!
Frog expected. Oh no, they planted in the same spot. I don't know. Frog's
One
head
enemy
is gonna
remaining.
stick out. And there we go.
Doesn't even need the point.
I mean, he was there causing pressure, but Howler ends up getting the kill. All right.
There we go. 2
DSU
left
said.
for DSU.
DSU said, "Sit down. It's time for me to finish this out." They got
I mean-
2 rounds left.
Yeah, mines did get 2 rounds in a row, but both times they had nothing left at the end. No guns saved. Had to buy everything back, so it didn't really save their economy too much.
Helped the scoreboard, but not their credits. Unfortunate. As DSU, they're going in with full rifles. Only Billy's not able to buy shields.
Get out of my
Well,
way.
Revealing area.
School of Mines, they bought up enough to where they're not going to be able to buy next round. which is very odd because if you're not able to fully buy going into match point, I have to point out, it's not map point anymore. This is match point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but Phil takes down Xeon. Excellent opener. Exactly what School of Mine needs. Ooh, Phil going
fast
dirty
flick
though.
from Phil.
Phil's dirty with him. He's up in. Oh, he's not quite going to kitchen. But Billy sits down fuzzy. Frog fan though answering back. Down to 3 versus 3.
Reload time 2 versus 2.
Spike planted.
HP is relatively the same. The only thing is, no, it's the sky that's lit up on the side. School of Mines.
Don't get in my way.
Now Frog pops his ultimate.
One enemy remaining.
Get one. Jamula good for 1 on an apple. And with that, Frog takes down Blue Steel. Boy.
It's like bringing us to match point, and there's not a whole lot they can do. I don't even.
See what
The best they can do is a half buy or I don't even.
they're gonna be able to have by because they have the loser
Match
bonus.
point.
Right, yeah.
Blue Steel's gonna be in a rough spot. What I really liked there, and it's not really gonna matter because it is match point. But Frog, he popped his Viper ultimate there. And then when he went to defuse, he took it down. You can manually drop the Viper ultimate, and so he's able to get an ultimate point back.
Oh,
So because it was gone, he can start earning them again because you can't earn ultimate points while the Viper.
You want to play?
Viper
Let's
stays up.
play.
Ah, that's smart. That's smart.
Excellent tech coming out of Frog Fan here.
I see.
Ooh, Jamula's shot goes wide.
Fuzzy have enough money to pick up the op, which is their best shot at getting back.
Oh, but Phil with the superior operator of the Tour de Force. Taking down the op for DSU. The dog.
Dog missing him.
Misses the point entirely. School of Mines,
bank shot.
they're stalled up.
I've got your trail.
A lot of back and forth.
Heavy fight on edge.
Oh, Phil with another two.
Standing ahead hacking.
It's just shots going back and forth. School of Mines winning out on a couple of trades here. Oh, finally,
Winning this
Howler.
fight.
Spike down A.
Very important
Spike's
fight
here.
right now. Oh, Phil
with
is
the
just
third.
he is the tour de force of the team right
He
now.
is
He's
coming.
the only thing keeping them on the map.
30
Coming out
seconds
in
left.
a tour of the force. Does he get, oh, there's a shot gone, so he's not able to ace with this weapon anymore. Howler with another
Spike
one.
down A.
And Xeon. All right.
Last
Phil knocking
player
the nut.
standing.
Tour de force
Phil's
is
getting
gone.
the fourth. Is he gonna win with an ace?
Revealing area.
Tour de force is
10
gone.
seconds left.
And they're getting the plant.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
not quite.
And there we go.
Howler
Finishing it off.
sitting it
For the match.
down, and
They'll
that
put up
will
the
be
fight.
the match.
Yep. That was
Clutch.
for what a lot of that game
Defenders
was.
win.
That was a great last round.
for what the match was, that was
Yeah.
excellent. We got a 4K on each side.
yeah,
There.
I didn't think.
The Tour de Force coming in clutch. I mean, it was amazing. Once that fourth shot rang out and you could no longer get the ace with the gun, it was kind of over, especially when that fifth shot went out. But, I mean, Phil going right on Billy's heels there, 21-14 to Billy's 22-14. I mean, that's as close as you can really get. I mean, you're 1-1, 2-2, 2-2. It's just DSU coming out on top each time. We see it reflected in the scoreboard, too. I mean, I loved what I saw from School of Mines. I can definitely see room for improvement, but that is not a bad.
They had
report
they had
to
some
come out.
good rounds in there.
Definitely, definitely.
I think DSU had their fun with the cipher pick. I gotta ask him afterwards what
I
was going
do.
on there. I'm
If that was
I'm itching
planned,
to know.
I don't know about that one, Gene. That's a weird pick for me. I mean,
It worked out for them eventually. I mean, they did. I mean, there was a streak there where they won.
it was 10.
13 out of 15.
It was 10
games.
10 rounds in a row. It was nuts.
Kind of worked for them after the first 5. I also got to know what happened in the first 5. I'm not intelligent enough. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm curious. What's
They're
going
just
on
warming up.
Just
School
warming
of
up.
Mines, they owned Icebox to begin with, and then they let it go. and then DSU was like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I got it
DSU
in
learned their
Sam.
lineups, learned their strategies, dodged everything.
Definitely. But that will be all from both Tim and I tonight. You got any last words to say before we end the stream?
Thanks for coming out, guys. Very fun stream. Another smashing win from DSU. We're going to see another next week. Make sure to pop back next week. I'm not sure I'm going to be
Are
here,
we
but I'll
seeing
be in
another
the
next week? Because next
Are
week
we?
is spring break.
spring break. 2 weeks from now.
We're
Thank
gone,
you.
baby.
This is why Mitchell's here, so he can say everything intelligent.
I'm going to say, I just got done having to schedule C teams match because of spring break. It's screwed so much stuff up being kicked out of the dorms, let me tell you.
Make sure you come back 2 weeks from now. It's going to be fun.
Oh, are we doing it 2 weeks from now, too? Because that'll be the last weekend in spring break.
Most people will be back by
You know
that
what?
Sunday.
I don't know.
Well, we'll
You'll
see.
if
Stay
you're-
tuned.
if
Watch our Instagram, Twitters. Make sure you follow them too.
I was going to say, follow the Twitch channel. You'll get
Mhm,
notifications.
mhm.
You'll be fine. But that will be all. No more rambling, Tim. That will be all from us two here at for Trojan Esports. Good games to School of Mines and to Dakota State. But in the end, DSU win 2-0. Great maps, though. So we wish you all a great
game.
night. Any more last words? I kind of regret already asking it, but no, I'm cutting you there.
I
I'm cutting you
hope,
there.
I hope they all had fun today. It's not about winning, it's about having fun.
Okay. Well, you guys have a nice night, and we'll catch you again next time. Have a nice night.